Welcome back to my channel. Now, remember the last time I was beading this dress and I explained that I was going to explain how I did that top of the breast area. I just felt like I should do a proper tutorial on how I exactly did it, as I couldn't capture it fully here. I did it here, but I felt it wasn't enough, so I decided to do it properly, like in a different video. And we're going to be using the same bead. We're going to be using this twist bead and this stud. Those are what we used. In this case, I'm going to be using a red thread. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to attach beads to illusion net and still hide the thread. I'm doing this tutorial because sometimes we end up beading with two different colors. For instance, you want to do a red and yellow combination beading pattern, and you have to use either a yellow thread or a red thread. We all know that invisible thread is the best option, but just sometimes you might just be faced with a situation where you have to use a different thread. There's a way to hide it, and that's what this tutorial is about. So what I'm doing right there is just to try to mimic the patterns that were on the breast area, so you can do whatever design you want to create by yourself. I'm doing this on a tambo hook just to help it stay strong. And what I'll do first is to just tie a knot. I started this from the back. I always mention that beading starts from the back. You tie the knot at the back and then you put your needle through to the front. That way the tied knot is at the back and then whatever you're going to be doing is in front. So I first of all put the stud into it. And then what I did was immediately I put the stud, I'm going to be dropping the thread just in front of the stud. So I'll just do that and bring it out to the front again. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting the needle through the channel I put it in the first time. And this right here is what we have. If you look at it it's very strong, it's very much intact, and it's neat. If not for just thread you're just saying out there, it's almost invisible. So I'm going to go ahead to put in twist beads, as many as you want, but how many did I even put there? That was like 4 or 5. And then I added another stud bead to it. Now, this is where it gets a little, you have to pay attention. So just make sure that there's no space and then you put the needle right in such a way that there is no dangling space, because any space you leave, the thread is going to show. Let me just turn the back so you see what the back looks like. So this is what it looks like. The first knot at the back. So what we're going to do, we're going to just carefully put the needle back in like so. So now we've done that, we've put it back in. We're going to like bring the bead backward and then stick the needle through the eye of the stud again. And then we pull it. So this is what we have. Strong, solid, is not going anywhere. It looks okay, no hanging threads anywhere. So we're going to repeat the same process. But at this time, however you want to now like twist your bead in whatever drawing you have made, whatever pattern you have created, you can start manipulating it from here and all of that. So I went ahead to repeat the process. I just tried to bend it and play with it, here and there. But there's another curved arc I'm going to show you moving forward. So just take a look. So I curved it right here, just a slight bend. But now I'm about to tie. So while I tie it, I'm going to put this needle back in. Now remember that I'm going to show you 2 ways to tie this thing. You either tie it behind the stud, as the stud is the perfect way to hide it. But in case you are not using stud, in case you're using bigger beads, how do you tie it? And that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you right now. So at this point, you can just twist it and manipulate it. But I'll show you one quick hack before I show you how to tie. Now, when I got to the end right here, I did the same method of passing the needle in. But what I did was I passed it from the back into the next 2 beads. So that's how I did it right there. Now, at this point, I wanted to create another curve or another curvature here. That's the way I'll put it. So what I just did was to just pull it aside, as you can see, and then I just pulled. So it has given us another shape. So in case you want to do things like, I think I should do a tutorial on how to write like letters and alphabet, like you want to bead and customize your outfit. It could actually work. This method works a lot. So you just pull it that way. If I want to pull it again, that's another way to pull it. Just make sure you identify the point and drag it right there. So that's what I did. I went for that to just keep, so you can just keep doing that to manipulate it and twist it to any direction that you want, to give it the definition that you want and all of that. And as you can see, we're not seeing the red thread. That's the aim, that's the reason for this video, but I don't know, Thank God I'm able to kill several birds with one stone. So that's it right there. So at this point, I think I've made a point that I want to make. I'll just go ahead and do the tying. How do we tie this thing in such a way that it will be neat? I've shown you how to tie it behind the stud. Let me now show you how to tie it behind the bead, as tiny as the bead is. As you can see, just take a look at how neat it looks. So when you're seeing the thread, I hid the thread at the back of the stud because it could take it. But we're saying in case there is no stud to hide it, how can we do it? So I'll just quickly put this into two of those beads like that, and then I'll put the needle out. I just put the needle into the back of the fabric like that. So right now we're going to be tying. Remember I told you that I was going to do that to just show you. So I just tie the knot like that, and that's it. Press it down and make it strong. And cut out. You can do it 2 times, but that's how I did it. Like I said earlier, find other means to hide it. But if there's no other way to hide it, this right here is the perfect way to hide it. As you can see, it is smooth and it looks neat with zero dangling thread or any thread disrupting it. So let me turn the back. This is what it looks like. Now, if you don't have to hide this thread behind the seam, please don't hide it. Look for somewhere else to fix it. But I'm doing this because this is what we're working with and there's no other choice. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.